Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be going over Mythics versus Legendaries in Fortnite. With Season 2, Chapter 2, the new Mythic guns are different than the base versions. And today we're going to be comparing the basic versions of the Legendary weapons versus the Mythic versions. And there are some differences that won't be actually inside of the stat sheet that we're going to go ahead and go over. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So the first weapon that we're going to be going over is actually going to be the Scar variant. So there are two different Scars that you can acquire in the game. This is not counting the Silent Scar because the Silent Scar actually has terrible recoil and it wouldn't be a good comparison at all for these tests. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and hop right into the Scar. First, I want to show you guys gameplay of it side by side. Alright guys, so I'm sure a lot of you saw that one of the clips ended faster than the other, and that is simply due to the Sky's Assault Rifle variant being a little bit faster in the fire rate. Basically, it has a fire rate of 6 compared to 5.5. Now, I know it's a small number, but it makes a huge deal because that makes the DPS 1 second as far as the time to kill. This is actually pretty big. If you're looking at someone with 100 HP and 100 shields, you'll be able to fully eliminate them in 1 second if your shots are landing. So this makes it a very lethal weapon simply just due to that. But there's also something else that we have to factor in that's not shown by just looking at the stat sheet. And here's where the bloom comparison comes in. So I want to show it off as a still image because having it side by side, having it a video, it's very hard to see, especially with YouTube compression. But here is kind of an idea of what the bloom would be looking like. It's a very small difference, but it does technically exist. Plus the extra damage, sometimes if you're trying to break someone's build, 1 or 2 damage can make a difference between winning and losing a fight. But overall, this one is actually one of the best weapons when we're just comparing the two weapons, the Legendary and the Mythic. Again, it just really comes down to that 1 second time to kill potentially, and we're just talking about body shots being a 1 second time to kill, which is absolutely insane. Alright, so the next one that I want to talk about is the Musel's Pew Pew rifle, which is going to be an AK variant. Now, let's go ahead and check the gameplay out side by side. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and hop right into the AK comparison. So obviously one does more damage than the other, therefore it's better, right? This one, we're not going to do a bloom test comparison, and the reason why is because this gun, you're not going to be spraying, right? This is a very slow firing gun. It's basically utilized for that first shot accuracy. The main difference with the Musel's Pew Pew rifle is really being able to deal over 175. The reason why is because sometimes that's a very specific number, whether one person just pops 1 mini in a big pot, or they don't have a medkit, so they're just using bandages to go to like 100 shield and then 75 HP. Sometimes that's a very important number and threshold to go over, and specifically, the other one does 174.2, so this could matter sometimes, but overall, I'd say that the comparison is relatively small. This isn't going to be a huge advantage like the Scar. Again, that difference between that 1 second time to kill versus anything after 1 second, due to people's reaction time on builds, this can make a huge difference. This one, again, the biggest difference is that HP threshold. Alright guys, so the next one that we were going to go ahead and check out and compare is the Minigun. So the regular Minigun versus the Mythic Brutus Minigun. Looking at the numbers, some of you guys might have noticed that the stat sheet actually shows the exact same thing for the Legendary and the Mythic version. So here's where potentially it is a little bit better, and this could, just as a heads up, be margin of error, but if you slow down the video to maybe like 25%, you can kind of see that the Mythic one fires first, meaning that the wind-up time is just a few frames faster, and it's so small that I want to say that it could just be because of frame rounding, but that's the only difference that I really actually noticed. As well as going over the bloom, here's kind of an idea of what it can look like. Keep in mind, this thing fires very fast. It's hard to get like a really good judgment, but overall, it's probably something that you're going to be using super up close anyways, so it really doesn't matter too much if the bloom is like 1 or 2%, a little bit better on the Mythic variant. And that's it, guys. So there's only 3 mythic and legendary weapons to compare for this video. But if they do update us with newer ones, I will update you guys with a video in the future. But speaking of mythic weapons, if you guys want a full guide on how to get these mythic weapons, as well as some secret tips and tricks going over how to access a secret vault, as well as where the location of these mythic weapons are, I'll have that pinned down below in the comment section below, so you guys can go ahead and check out that video. I highly recommend it. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. And if you are new here, hit subscribe, turn that bell so you don't miss out on new Fortnite and other gaming content. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one, and I'm signing out. Peace.